So, I may be one entire month late on this, but, honestly, I don't care. Heroes of Destiny, Chapter 2. Apollo Justice?
Apollo! We haven't been able to find anything out here at the borders.
Oh, that
I
sucks.
suggest that we return to the castle and resume our search there.
We continue scouting the borders until I say so. After all,
What's up with the borders?
Suggested we patrol this area in the first place.
What's in the
That
borders?
was before we learned that someone broke into the castle. Brother, I beg of you, please reconsider.
Nonsense, Oberon. You and
Nonsense.
Castor let the shapeshifter get away with trespassing before your very own eyes. I refuse to trust anything you have to say on the matter.
Get scrubbed, idiot.
Shapeshifter fool you too.
Yes, but that's not important. According to each magical scan, the shapeshifter was closest to the two of you yesterday night. So it's your fault that it got away.
I'm sorry, Apollo. I told the Three Crowns as soon as we figured it out, but we were still too late.
Of course you were late. You always... Well, I suppose that late is better than never. Besides...
And also being fashionably late. Now that's pretty cool. Also, I would like to say that I do not remember a freak about anything that happened in Heroes of Destiny. I remember there were a lot of characters. I'm not gonna understand most of this video, am I? Okay, strap in. I'm
your
sorry.
mind was preoccupied with the upcoming coronation.
I have a lot on my mind, alright?
It's understandable that you weren't at peak performance. But don't let it happen again.
Right. Of course. By the way,
What up with the
how have you
painty
been?
pony?
We're both so busy with our royal duties that we hardly ever get to talk anymore.
Aw, that's kinda sucks.
Unless it's about the shapeshifter invasion, but you know what I mean.
I know what
Now
you
that
mean.
you mention it, we don't really talk much, do we?
Interesting.
It's probably for the best. After all, you're the elemental of light, and I'm the elemental of darkness.
Doesn't mean they can't
Citizens
coexist.
cheer whenever you raise the sun each morning, and they worship the ground you walk on. I'm just the gothic screw-up that kids tell each other scary
I'm
stories
noticing
about.
some Celestia and Luna kind of counterparts here.
Fire story. A monster.
You are not a monster, my guy. Come on.
Oberon, I was a bit harsh with my words last night.
What do you mean?
I mean, I was harsh.
Citizens are afraid of you, yes, but that isn't always a bad thing. Perhaps they fear you out of respect for the darkness and all otherworldly powers within it.
I think it's pretty bad.
Thanks, Apollo. I needed to hear that.
Of course. I'm the best brother anyone could ever wish for. Unfortunately, I simply never had the chance to go on many outings with you.
Maybe once everything settles down, now would be a good time to start. We can come back to town together, just like this. For some
Window shopping. Who buys
Honestly,
windows?
when was
Honestly.
the last time we ever went out on the town together?
Not since we were kids.
Oh my,
Everything
wow.
changed after our coronation. Remember?
Oh,
It probably feels
Right.
nostalgic, right?
Apollo,
Wait a minute. These guys are alicorns. Since they were kids. Dude, that is a... Considering how long it took for Celestia and Luna to, like, grow into, like, fully grown adults like these dudes. Wow. That's a really long time. I would say you would be nostalgic, but honestly, I'm surprised you guys even remember that at all. God dang.
there's something I've been meaning to tell you. I'd wait, but I should probably come clean before the kingdom goes crazy about the shapeshifter spy.
really? What is it?
I'm gay for you, Light.
Ever since our coronation, I've always been, not intentionally, of course, technically intentionally, actually, but not to be
Out with it already.
Just
it's
say it,
about our
man.
magic. At the coronation, I think
Come on, just say it, man. Just say it.
I
You're gay.
think that
You guys are finally back.
You saw that blush. You saw that blush. You get it, man. I have this thing called the song radar, and now I have this thing called the gaydar. I can sense the gayness.
You two have been out patrolling all night. It's nearly noon now.
I know. It's been absolutely dreadful. I had used my magic to raise the sun from the middle of the woods.
The middle of the
Why
wo-
are you the only one that can move the sun and moon? Is it an elemental thing?
Indeed.
I think
The
it's a
sun is
different kind of
practically
thing.
the embodiment of light, after all. So
And fire.
it only makes sense that the elemental of light is the one who can move it.
Or the element of
As
fire.
for the moon, I'm actually not sure.
the
Do you
nighttime?
have any thoughts on the matter, Oberon? We are twins, after all.
Oh, they're twins. Oh, they're twins. That means they're related. Oh no. Oh no. I take back everything I said. They're twins. They are twins. They are related. They're related, right? I'm not misunderstanding something. They are related. So let's just forget about the whole gaydar thing. I'm gonna shut up.
no. Sorry. I don't have any idea.
How unfortunate. Anyways, now that you're back, I wanted to review the coronation schedule.
That is the type of music that played in my head when I realized they were
Thank you
twins.
for agreeing to meet with me so early, Time Warp. I was very concerned about rumors in the kingdom, especially since your coronation is tomorrow. Have you heard the news?
No, I have not heard
About
the
the
news.
shapeshifters? Yeah, but I don't know all the details. That's all right. All you need to know is that one breached the castle security last night. Apollo and Oberon are on border patrol while everyone else prepares for your coronation. Castor also used one of my gemstones to create a shield spell around the kingdom. We will catch the shapeshifter that was in the castle last night. There
Okay.
was no way for more to enter the kingdom through Castor's shield. And
Who's
whoever
Castor?
already entered our territory won't be able to leave. Everyone will be completely safe. Right, of course. But, King Delphi, I always wanted to ask, why did the shapeshifters declare war against Astronora? We never had any
Who's
problems with
Astronora?
them before.
I'm
nor
sorry,
did
I
any
don't
of the
remember
other
much.
Kingdoms. When they ambushed our castle last year, it came completely out of nowhere. Maybe something provoked them? Do we have records of it? You never told any of us very much about the ambush, and nobody else in the kingdom seems to remember what happened. Don't worry, Time Warp. I can assure you that they attacked unprovoked. Those monsters need no reason to wreak havoc on our lands. Their
Okay.
ambush was violent and sporadic. Mindless monsters.
That's how you spell
nothing
sporadic?
more.
I beg to differ, Your Highness.
Blaze?
Hi,
What
Blaze.
are you doing? Specialist Blaze Trotter. I did not expect you to join us so early.
I expected you to
Buddy,
join
now isn't
5
the
minutes
time for
later.
Conspiracy theory.
While they may have taken us by surprise, their attack wasn't completely aimless. It seems that the shapeshifters had some sort of coordinated attack plan. If there is a threat of danger from their ranks, we should not underestimate them again.
Thank you for the screenshot.
Well said, Specialist.
Why do I
I
feel
will
like these
inform Lord
shapeshifters are the
Valiant and
changelings?
Princess Eris of this at once. even if they attack without reason.
I don't know,
was
maybe it's
foolish
because
of
they
us to assume
shapeshift.
The shapeshifters had no military structure. After all, they did attack without reason. Right, Specialist? Blaze, please.
Blaze!
Correct, King Delphi.
Of course. Anyways, now that you're here, I trust that you can safely escort Time Warp to your first class of the day.
Purple Alicorn kind of looks
After
like
all, you were
Twilight a
both
little
very
bit.
eager to begin training at the academy. I'm sure you must be excited to make new friends. Very excited, yes. We'll get going now. The professor will be happy to see us arrive early.
Bye,
Good luck,
Time Warp.
boys. And Time Warp, be sure to keep your friend out of trouble. Of course.
Bye, King Delphi. Delfino
Are
Island.
you crazy? The Three Crowns didn't have anything to do with your friend disappearing.
First of all, yes, they did. Second, he was our friend. You just don't remember him
Because
because.
I have some sort of magic-induced amnesia, I
Yeah,
know.
where is this
Blaze
magic
Trotter,
friend?
we will talk about this later, but we can't bring it up in class. The other kids will think
I
we're
remember-
crazy.
Okay, I am starting to remember whole Blaze Trotter whole thing of nobody believing him on anything, and the whole friend that everybody seems to have forgotten, but not him. I am very interested to see where that whole magic. Thank you. I am very interested to see where the whole friend thing goes that everybody seems to have forgotten, because that, like, what is up with that? Like, why just a random friend? Also, where is that friend? What is he up to? What is he doing? Or she? You know, I'm curious.
But we will talk about this later, right? You promise?
Blaze, you're my best friend. If it will make you feel better, of course we'll talk about it. I promise.
Thanks, Time. It means a lot. But where are all the other students at?
I think they're
I
right
know
there
we're
and
early,
there
but
and
we're
there.
not that early.
Actually, the first class of the year starts an hour late, so the professors have time for a meeting. On that
Why?
note, you two are, in fact, very early.
I like how she says that. Oh yeah, we're starting an hour late because, you know, so the professors will have time for a meeting. And literally right after I said that, I'm just like, but why?
Usually, there are only a few of us here before the meeting is done. It's nice to see some new faces around.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. This is Blaze Trotter,
So we
and
have
my
more
name is... You must be
characters.
Time Warp, the mysterious young elemental who has yet to receive a title. Yes, we've heard all about you and your charming coronation tomorrow evening. It's the talk of the town. You've only been to school for less than a day, but you'll no doubtedly be the most popular students in class. I am Mythical Echo.
Mythical Echo,
traveling
that's a
magician,
cool name.
merchant, and a true jack of all trades. My associate and I have been assigned to give you and your feisty friend a tour of the school grounds.
Hi, Finch.
That
Finch.
associate is me. I'm Finch. It's
That's
super
such
nice
a,
to meet
also
you
a
both.
really good name. Finch.
Wait. What?
Why are you saying what? What's happening?
This schedule is a
I'm gonna point this out because I see it and you guys are going to be bothered by this. But after the period in Nightmare in the first little paragraph there's no space between the period and how. Freak, man, what the freak? Dude. Come on. You're supposed to be professional. You can't just not put a space in between the how and the period. I'm so mad now. I'm so mad.
It's a nightmare. How is Time Warp supposed to get each of these meetings done before the coronation? He just began classes at the academy today. Maybe the king just wants to make sure everything gets done before the party. Isn't there a big dance after the coronation?
At the
Yes,
gala.
the gala. That's where the first phase of my plans will finally come to fruition. Are you gonna tell me about it yet? About what? The plan? Yes, the plan! If I'm such an important part of it, I want to know what's going to happen, and I want to know why.
Uh-oh, my headphones are going to die. Alright, we're okay. We're good.
I already told you, Nynx, you're not ready yet.
You're not
Besides,
ready to
now
wield
it's
the
only a
power.
matter of time until the elementals are overthrown. Soon, everybody will know the truth, and I shall reclaim what is rightfully mine. After I've fulfilled my family's prophecy, the entire kingdom will bow.
To me!
What the? What are
What
you
the heck-
doing
what-
here,
what-
you moron? I thought I told you to never come into my study.
Are you a
Going to
shapeshifter?
get yourself killed.
I didn't have a choice. King Delphi put a shield all around Astronora. I was trapped inside the kingdom before
Oh,
I
you're
had the chance
a
to leave.
shapeshifter.
So,
You're a changeling.
who's this? Nynx, meet Oleander.
Prince Orlean.
Oh, he's
Right,
the
whatever.
prince of the shapeshifters.
They're an associate of mine from many decades ago. We had made an agreement to not meet again after our first arrangements fell through, but it seems that some shapeshifters aren't great at keeping their word.
Some shapeshifters, really? You're going to insult my entire
So we have another new
civilization over a
character, alright.
petty argument.
No, it's just you. I was simply trying to be polite by implying that you weren't the only incompetent one. But if you're so eager to prove me wrong...
You insolent little...
So, you're friends?
No.
Not yet.
So you're... allies?
Possibly.
I can
Acquaintances.
accept that term. Truce?
A temporary truce until the shield is down. Sure.
Anyways, what's this I'm hearing about some big plan to overthrow the elementals? You can't possibly still be working on that same old scheme after all
I like
these
the voice
decades.
actor for this character.
What? Like you've done
I
anything
like his
better?
voice acting.
You keep saying decades like it wasn't that long ago, but isn't that a ton of time?
Yeah.
How old are you two?
We're immortals, so we age a bit differently than most civilians would.
You mean like how the elementals
Like a
age?
decade is like 1
I
minute.
guess so, but more...
Enough of that. Nynx, why don't you go play outside for a while?
Are you sure? You said we weren't supposed to let
Play
anybody
some
see me.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Stay close, don't leave the castle gardens, and return to me if anything happens. We've discussed this sort of thing before, so I expect you to be safe. Wear this cape to hide your wings. If anybody asks, you're a unicorn visiting the castle to study magic with me.
Or tell them that
There's
the
no
king teach
space
so how to be
between
less
Lid
of a
and me. Are you
boring
kidding
stick
me?
in the mud. They'll definitely believe that.
Nynx, I suggest that you leave now. Oleander and I need to have a little chat about proper etiquette in the castle, especially if this truce is meant to last more than 10 minutes.
Okay,
10
I'll
minutes,
be back
more
when
like
you're done
10
chatting.
decades, am I right? Woo woo.
This is gonna be so boring. Nobody else is even allowed out in these gardens. What am I supposed to do while I wait? Talk to myself?
I mean, I do that all the time.
Suppose that depends if you think of yourself as good company or not.
Huh? Who said that?
Be quiet. We aren't supposed to be this close to the castle.
What do you
I don't
what?
see what the big deal is. My
Apple
mom
Bloom?
is gonna be super mad when she finds out I followed the two princes here.
Oh, there you are. Hello, my name is Nynx.
Borealis,
Borealis,
I am
nice.
Ira.
Adelaide.
Ira.
It's nice to
Ira.
meet you both. So,
Ira.
now that we've been properly introduced,
Ira. Oh, these are the CMCs, by the way. These are like a CMC kind of thing. Ira. Why am I getting such a weird vibe from Ira? I don't trust Ira. I don't know what it. I don't know.
what are you two doing out in the castle garden?
You say 2? There's 3. Can you count?
None of these books are telling me anything I don't already know. I guess I haven't looked at this book yet. The Book of Amber Sun. I wonder why King Delphi never told me about this book. If it was locked in his study, it must have some magical importance. I suppose it couldn't hurt to read a few pages. After all, I can just return it to the office later. Let's see.
Amber Sun.
Was a beautiful young princess with amazing magical powers.
She does indeed look
snow, and her hair
beautiful. I guess.
which quickly became her namesake. She would go on magical adventures with everyone in
Ooh,
the
I
kingdom,
love magical
because
adventures.
Everyone was her friend, and they all loved her. A long time ago, Amber Sun's mother and father had made a wish beneath a shooting star in the sky.
Make a
Wished to
wish,
have
make
the
a wish.
perfect daughter to rule their kingdom and continue their legacy. That morning, when the sun rose, a miracle occurred. Amber Sun was born. She quickly got to meet all of her loyal subjects, who welcomed her with open arms. To celebrate her coronation, Amber Sun sang a wonderful song. She was the best singer in the kingdom had ever seen. However, everything started to change when a star fell from the sky, bringing 2 new royal colts into the world with her. These colts grew up to become dashing young princes, and they played with Amber Sun out in the castle gardens. She was the best at playing... Okay, I think I get the point. This must have been categorized under the wrong file. It's nothing more than a simple children's story. So
I like
certainly no
simple
reason for
children's
Delphi to have
story
such an obscure item.
because I'm a
I can
simple
just return it
children's
after
story.
review a few of these scrolls.
Or you could keep reading for a few more chapters.
What? Why would I? Oh, it's you.
Hi,
Oh,
Caster. Are you
dude,
enjoying my book?
that's just Amber.
I
Oh,
mean, it's a bit childish for my taste.
Well, I am a child, so...
Look, I just don't
I
really
like
think it piques my
Amber
interest
Sun.
very much. I'm a stallion of research and intrigued, not of fantasy stories or unnecessary fluff.
I mean, there is a pretty good chapter on ancient star magic, but you have to keep reading if you want to understand any of that.
Really? You put ancient spells in this book?
dude, I
Hey,
love
I'm
ancient
here,
spells.
aren't I? I really don't think you're in any place to question what my magic can do.
So, what do you want me to do?
Keep reading, please.
Cool.
Yeah, alright. That sounds like an excellent plan.
And that's the end of chapter Okay, well, kind of weird that it just ends there, but all right. There's no after credits. Okay. So consensus. I mean, this one's a little like weird to me because I don't really see any like much wrong writing wise, but I don't know. I think the main concern I have with this series is that I think I said this in the last chapter 1 as well, but I think there's just too many characters. Like, I'm worried that there's going to be so many separate plot lines and so many just different characters that they're not going to be able to balance them all, and it kind of leaves you not able to kind of connect with hopefully just a little bit of the characters and not like some or like most of the characters, you know? So yeah, I'm still worried about the whole character thing, because I'm pretty sure they added a few characters in this episode, but honestly, I don't know, the character cast didn't feel too crowded as it did in chapter 1, and I don't know why, because I feel like there was the same amount of characters with a few added ones. I don't know. I'm gonna go chew on a cord now, so I'll see you all later.